Lieutenant Nizar from the Cranford Police Department giving you an update on behalf of the Township of Cranford Committee, Office of Emergency Management, Police and Fire, and DPW. Just want to let you know, first and foremost, we know that there is some more weather moving in here today. Today is September 8th, 2021. The time is about 10 minutes past 3. The forecast calls for about 1 to 1.5 inches of rain tonight. We're expecting thunderstorms to enter the area after 8 o'clock p.m. Storm chances until after midnight. There will be brief periods of heavy rain expected with the possibility of flash flooding in low-lying, poorly drained areas. So what do we do in preparation? In preparation for that, the DPW and Fire Department have been clearing debris from the storm drains to mitigate drainage. The Fire Department serviced any emergency water pumps that, if they are necessary, that they're going to be ready to be deployed. But if you experience any type of a significant water issue, we want you to contact the Cranford Fire Department non-emergency at 908-709-7360. Of course, dial 911 for any emergencies. Unlike last week's storm that called for 6 inches of rain over 12 hours and instead dumped nearly 10 inches of rain within 6 hours, tonight's storm calls for less than 1 inch of rain in most areas with the possibility of 1 to 1.5 inches. Significantly different storm, although I understand everyone's concerned about there being some more weather moving in. Just to make everyone comfortable and to put the option out there, out of an abundance of caution, Recreation and Parks Department has told us that both the Cranford swim pools at Orange Avenue Pool and Centennial Avenue Pool, those lots are open for any residents that know they're in low-lying areas. If they'd like to and feel more confident putting their cars into those municipal lots at Orange Avenue Pool, Centennial Avenue Pool, you may do so. When the weather is over tomorrow, we ask you to remove them as quickly as possible. Do not park in any school lots, as tomorrow is the first day of school. Speaking of which, obviously there have been a lot of moves with our debris removal in the areas of Springfield Avenue, Orange Avenue. Today was Orange Avenue. We cleared it out. We cleared out as much as we could near the schools and school routes. Willow Street, Brookside Place area is cleared out, I'm happy to say, although residents are still putting things out, understandably so. But the Belmont path, the footbridge that we're here, leading from Balmere Parkway across to Riverside Drive area. You'll see behind me there are a lot of trucks. The trucks are still removing much of the debris. These are much higher piles of debris. So this is going to be the operation tomorrow. So parents, you have to make a decision on to whether or not you want your children to walk to school and what paths they should be taking. Understand that there is a ton of equipment in this area, heavy equipment actively removing the debris. So you have to make the decision that's best for you and your family. Plan for traffic in the morning. It's the first day of school on a good year and a good day. There's always people figuring out what the traffic patterns are. I expect that tomorrow there are going to be some traffic delays. Leave yourself extra travel time in the morning when you're dropping off your children and picking them up, certainly at the end of the day. Related to the debris, we ask that you please have conversations with your children specific to the debris piles, not playing with them, not jumping with them, not seeing something and deciding to take it home as a souvenir. They are an attractive nuisance. We are trying to remove them as quickly as possible. Manpower obviously is stepped up. We are doing our absolute best to remove all of that debris as quickly as possible and as safely as possible. But there's a good chance that your children over the next couple of days are going to happen upon a pile, have a conversation about how they're covered in seepage and sewage, and they don't want to be touching them or playing with them or taking anything home, especially when they're with their friends. We want to keep our kids safe. Some of the hazardous waste removal. Many folks may think, what do I do with these certain chemicals like aerosol cans, antifreeze, batteries, caustics? There's actually, quite conveniently this weekend on September 12th from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m., Union County College, Union County government is hosting a hazardous waste disposal program from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in Union County College. So those hazardous waste that you don't know what to do with and you can't quite dispose of, you can bring them there and drop them off at Union County College in Cranford campus from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Sunday, September 12th. Don't expect that they're going to be picked up any hazardous waste from your curb line, okay? They're going to leave those behind. With that being said, we're happy with the progress. This is day 2 that we've made in the township. Orange Avenue was another major thoroughfare that we wanted to get through, and we did today quite early. Probably about 10:30 in the morning, that was all done. And then we started to branch out the one-way section of Riverside Drive between Orange Avenue and North Union Avenue. That's been cleared out. Areas that are going to be heavy commuting in the morning and certainly heavy pedestrian traffic, we prioritized. This area is where all of the manpower and resources are deployed. We have the DPW elsewhere in town, some areas of town on the south end. They are going to be working to remove any debris on that end of town as well. I don't want you to think we're just staying in one area. We're very concentrated in this area, but we do have resources elsewhere in the community working to remove that debris and get us back on our feet. This is, again, just a quick update to let you know. We may not do this every day, but we wanted to let you know of the progress, and of course, a pretty big milestone tomorrow, the first day of school, and what that means and where we are and where we're going forward starting tomorrow morning. So we hope this update has helped in that, answered some of those questions that we've been getting, and puts you in the right direction on the days going forward. So thank you again for tuning in. If you have any questions, you could always call out to us at 908-272-2222, non-emergency, Central Communications. Cranford Fire Department non-emergency is 908-709-7360. Again, thank you all for your participation and, most importantly, your cooperation and consideration and patience, especially during our recovery process. Thank you, folks.